Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. It's been many moons since Lauren and Sheila's heyday, and by that we mean the constant torment in battles. But it appears it's not all in the rearview mirror. A classic interaction between the two, one that longtime Young and Restless viewers will undoubtedly still remember, is about to make a comeback, with a twist. It was a double shock when Lauren Fenmore not only ended up trapped in a bomb shelter with no way out, but landed in the terrifying scenario with none other than her sworn enemy and tormentor, Sheila Carter. As Young and Restless fans from back in the day will recall, Lauren and Sheila were forced to work together to stay alive until they could be rescued. It was fascinating to watch them have it out and reach the conclusion that they had no choice but to set aside their hatred of each other in order to survive. Eventually, Paul Williams saved the day, and they went back to business as usual as far as their dynamic was concerned. Sheila and Lauren haven't crossed paths in many years, and that's probably for the best, but the scenario we just described is set to make a comeback, with two different characters who also have a history of animosity between them, although certainly not on the same level. Young and Restless viewers who have been following along know that Phyllis went radio silent in a recent episode, which most would agree is uncharacteristic. Daniel and Summer grew concerned when she failed to respond to their calls and texts, and didn't show up for a breakfast she planned with them, and alerted Chance. Thanks to the previews and Josh Griffith teasing Phyllis and Sharon landing in a life-or-death situation, we know that it will be revealed that Sharon also went MIA at the same time. We had already guessed at Phyllis' fate, given that Ian Ward is presumed dead, but actually on the loose. But now it appears the former cult leader may have gotten his claws into the woman he targeted in the first place in a twisted attempt to reconnect with her daughter Mariah. In the process, Phyllis' daughter-in-law was murdered, and a drugged Sharon framed her rival's son, Daniel, for the crime. Suffice it to say that the redhead, although making an effort to move on, hasn't forgiven the blonde. Not by a long shot. So if Phyllis and Sharon have both been kidnapped by Ian, we're about to get a variation on the old Lauren/Sheila in the bomb shelter scenes, where the trapped rivals will have plenty of time to say what they need to say, given they will be each other's captive audience. Eventually, they'll come to the realization that they need to depend on one another to survive and slash or escape, and will begin to cooperate, which should lead to the pair reaching an understanding of some sort ahead of the inevitable rescue. As for who will save Sharon and Phyllis, we'd be shocked if it wasn't Nick leading the charge, with an assist from Chance and Victor's team. As we'd expect, the mustache will be alerted to the fact that Ian didn't die just in time for all of them to put the pieces together. We fully expect Farhan to survive, as Lauren and Sheila did. But there's going to be a lot of drama with the two of them locked in a confined space together beforehand. The Young and the Restless. Lauren and Sheila, Part 2. With a twist. Lauren Fenmore Baldwin thought she had finally buried the ghosts of her past. Sheila Carter was dead. There was no question about it this time, or so she believed. After years of deception, kidnappings, and torment, Lauren had finally found peace in Genoa City with her husband, Michael, and their son, Fen. But peace was always an illusion where Sheila Carter was concerned. One evening, Lauren was closing up Fenmore's when a delivery arrived. A single black rose with a card that read, "Miss me?" The handwriting was familiar, too familiar. Her breath hitched. It had to be a cruel prank. Sheila was gone. She had seen her body with her own eyes. Or had she? Determined not to let paranoia consume her, Lauren decided to keep the incident to herself. She wouldn't let Sheila's ghost haunt her. But as the days passed, little things began happening. Her car alarm blaring in the middle of the night. her jewelry rearranged in her bedroom, the scent of Sheila's signature perfume lingering in the air. It wasn't just a prank. It was a message. Michael noticed Lauren's distress and pressed her for the truth. When she finally confided in him, his first instinct was to dismiss it. "Lauren, Sheila is gone. She can't hurt us anymore." But as he said the words, a sliver of doubt crept into his mind. Then the unthinkable happened. Lauren received a call from an unknown number. She hesitated before answering. "Hello." A low, taunting chuckle came through the receiver. "Hello, Lauren." Her blood ran cold. That voice? No, it couldn't be. "Who is this?" she demanded. "Oh, you know exactly who this is. You thought you won. But my dear, you should know by now. I always come back." The line went dead. Lauren staggered back, her vision swimming. Sheila was alive. Or someone wanted her to think so. With Michael's help, she launched an investigation, pulling every string he had as district attorney. But Sheila's grave was untouched. There was no evidence of her being alive. No credit card transactions, no fingerprints, no security footage. It was like she had vanished into thin air, or never existed. And then the twist Lauren never saw coming unfolded. A woman appeared in town, one who bore a striking resemblance to Sheila Carter, but with softer features, a warmth in her eyes that Sheila had never possessed. She introduced herself as Dr. Catherine Scott, a renowned psychiatrist specializing in dissociative identity disorder. Lauren was skeptical, but curiosity got the better of her. "Why are you here?" she asked Catherine cautiously. "I believe Sheila may have been suffering from something far deeper than anyone knew," Catherine said. "And if my research is correct, she may not have been acting alone." Lauren's breath caught. "What are you saying?" "Sheila may have had a twin," Catherine revealed. "And I think she's the one who's been haunting you." The revelation rocked Lauren to her core. Could it be possible? Had she spent years battling Sheila, only to now face another enemy just as dangerous? As Catherine shared old hospital records, adoption papers, and hidden family secrets, the pieces started falling into place. Sheila had been given away at birth, but her twin, Sarah, had remained. And Sarah had been just as cunning, just as manipulative, if not more. Lauren realized she had spent years looking for the wrong monster. Now a new nightmare had begun. Would she be able to defeat this new threat? Or had Sheila's legacy found a way to live on forever? One thing was for certain, Lauren Fenmore Baldwin's battle was far from over. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Update World 24 YouTube channel for more update news.